Welcome back. We are here with part 7 of our high school years Let's Play, and we are still here with our 3 family members. We have the dad, and then Raina and Suzu. Now, Raina, oh my gosh. Okay, their mom just stopped by. Their mom who abandoned them just came by. Okay. So Suzu is going to yell at her. I mean, part of her is like hoping that she's back, but also the other part of her is like, I'm so mad at you. I want to yell at you because this is the first time she's really had the chance to talk to her mother about what's happened. And so she's very volatile about it. Like she's very emotional. And so dad comes over and is like, you need to get out. Like, you can't just walk in here and start having a screaming match with our daughter. So she leaves. And Suzu's now mad at the father because she's like, you know, maybe she was coming back. You could have left that other woman that you're into and gotten mom back. And we're going to ignore the fact that both of my Sims have crushes on their father. I'm just going to fix that. And then, so she's going to be like, things could have gone back to the way that they were. And he's like, no, you don't understand. Like, it can't go back to the way that it was because your mother walked out on us and I'm never going to take her back. And, I'm trying to protect you and your sister from the emotional fallout. So, maybe they need family therapy, but there's no such thing in The Sims. So, anyway, we are going to continue to just kind of have a family meeting about it. And he's going to be like, look, you can talk to your mother, but it's got to be civil. And, um, so then she's calling and she's calling the dad and being like, oh, yeah, I have all these great new friends. I have this great new life. And honestly, that's kind of like pissing him off because he's like, okay, that's great. Your life is so great. And we are only just picking up the pieces and now you come back. So, anyway, that's a disaster. But finally, we can go to prom. Can you believe it? Prom, us. The third time it finally worked. So, let's get into our prom attire. And it is very dark in here. Okay, so here we are. Let's vote for prom monarchy. What is it? Prom royalty and prom gesture. So we are going to vote for our friend Delilah, and then Raina is actually going to vote for her sister for royalty. And they just took some photos in the photo booth together. They're going to get some punch. They're going to chat, gossip, um, and then go dancing. So that'll be fun. They're kind of sticking together. Actually, I didn't even know that Raina would be able to go since she graduated early, but it's nice that she gets to go. She will not be going in the future though. Let's say that this is her last one because she has applied to college. So there's that. And here we go. And our friend Delilah did win. Yay. She doesn't look too happy about it. That's fine. Okay, so we are going to go chat with her, and then we got invited to an after party by Ash. And also, I was like, what the heck is this? It was because the venue was changing. But yes, let's go to the after party. And then that is actually going to be down in the pier. And it's kind of hard because everybody goes off in their own direction immediately. So I'm not really sure what to do around here, but let's chat with her, our friend. We are going to hang out. She's a little tense for some reason, and Suzu really needs a drink, but she's an alcoholic right now. So we are going to, I guess, talk to Ash because that's what queued up automatically. So let's chat with them and be like, hey, I heard you were super cool and super famous. I am too. So anyway, we're just gonna go home now because everybody else left and it is 3 in the morning and it takes forever to get home. Love that for us. So we are going home. And so right now, little catch up here now that a lot of things just happened. So we have Suzu who is in the Simfluencer career. So she's working on that. I'm hoping to max that out. And I think there's only 3 levels anyway. So we are at level 2. So we're going to max that out and try and, for gameplay, we want to explore some of the stuff in this pack. So that's what we're doing. And then we are going to have Raina check her college applications. There we go. She did get accepted to university. So that is really exciting. She graduated early. So now she's going to university as a teen. And she is going to continue to live at home while doing that, of course, because she's still a teen. She's not 18 yet. So she is still under parental supervision here. And, he doesn't want to send his underage daughter off to the dorms with all the young adults. Doesn't really sound responsible. I'm looking for something that might be fun for us, and I'm thinking that she wants to be a secret agent in the future because she's really athletic and she's really smart and she's just very well rounded. And I think that she could do well in that scenario. Also, she's very straight laced, law abiding. So I think that being like, saying it's like the FBI or something, I think that that'll be good for her. For the last part of her aspiration, she has to get to level 3 of a side hustle, and I was trying to do that with one of the careers, but it automatically canceled out of that when she got her sports scholarship and got automatically enrolled in soccer. So I'm going to try to get her to level 3 of soccer and uh, max her aspiration that way. But if it doesn't count, I'm just going to cheat it. I'm going to say that that's good enough for us. Anyway, so now we have Ruby, Larissa, and Julian coming over and finally moving in together. I think maybe it got a little rushed by Himari coming back and, causing a little problem. But we are going to invite them to live with us. So this is, you know, not very exciting for Suzu. Reina kind of doesn't really care, except for the part where she had to move her bedroom down to her mom's old office in order to have her bedroom be repurposed for their new siblings. So we have Larissa coming to talk to Suzu, and Suzu's just kind of brushing her off and going back to her room and locking the door. So Suzu's room is locked for everyone. Little things about them. We have Ruby, who is just in the business career, just generic, whatever. We have Larissa, who is our prankster. She is going to do the live fast aspiration, and she is also going to be a computer streamer for the career and in the computer club. I'm going to say that she is just really interested in computers and games, computer games. She wants to become a computer game programmer. So she is live streaming and learning programming and all that stuff, but also she's a huge prankster and loves that stuff. So that's what's going on there. I'm just learning about that new career for streaming, and actually, it really gets your entrepreneur skill up really, really fast. It's kind of crazy. So that is good for us. And then Julian is going to be in the chess club. He is also socially awkward, so he's actually going to straight up ask Suzu for some tips on being social and be like, hey, like, it's my first day at a new school. I'm, feeling a little anxious, blah, blah, blah. And she just kind of brushes him off and then makes a mean post about new step siblings on Social Bunny. So there you go with that. And then she actually sends a couple of different messages on Social Bunny, including a flirty one to Ash. So who knows? I don't know if Camilla's going to like that when she sees it. But anyway, we are just kind of in the grind for that. And also, another reason Reina didn't want to move out is because she is worried about Suzu. She knows that she's, um, off kilter right now. She's definitely having a hard time. She's drinking too much. No, she hasn't outright accused her of being alcoholic. Also, I was like, "Are you pregnant?" No, she's not. She's just sick. But yeah, she knows that there's something wrong with Suzu, and she doesn't want to leave her alone in this new environment, which will definitely trigger her. So she's here, and Suzu is going to argue with Ruby and be like, "You're not my mom," and just a whole lot of not melding well with families. So that's unfortunate for them, but she is just going to be like, I need a drink to get through this. So that's what she's doing. And then she's going to be mean to Larissa. And then we are going to go back on Social Bunny because we're always on Social Bunny. Honestly, I feel like if I wasn't actively playing with Social Bunny, I would definitely deactivate it if I were you because it does stuff in the background by itself. Like it will all of a sudden she's best friends with someone she's never talked to because apparently they talk on Social Bunny unbeknownst to me who's actually supposed to be controlling their lives. So I don't really know what's going on there, but that is something I would look out for. It's really interesting though because Raina has randomly become best friends with Zora. Oh, what's her name? The school like rival. So that is kind of funny that that happened. But anyway, we are now here and we were looking at the live fast aspiration. We need to pull 3 pranks and get in trouble and sneak out to a party. So Suzu is going to go flirt with her girlfriend while we have Larissa pranking some toilets, which goes great actually. And then she's going to go live stream in the computer lab while everybody else is in class. Of course, due to the lag, it's already lunchtime and nobody has actually started class. But anyway, so they are all just at school here, except for, of course, Raina, who is at college. And then we are going to have Larissa prank the whiteboard while the teacher is teaching because we need to get in trouble. So, hey, oh, we're in trouble, and I will see you in detention. Okay, well, but it's already 3 o'clock, and it doesn't even say lunch is over, and it's 3. Let's make some new friends for Larissa. I think she is not going to have any trouble at all making friends. She's going to be like a class clown type, but Julian is, of course, going to have problems. Um, I know we're supposed to be, it's like 4:15 and they are in their second class now for some reason. Okay. I don't know why nothing is catching up with each other, but they're gonna not go to their after school activities. So I'm just gonna switch control. We're gonna head home so that we can make this happen. But yeah, so Larissa will be going to computer team and uh, Julian will be going to chess team. So that is good for the both of them. Meanwhile, Raina has been working on her schoolwork very diligently. Of course, she wants to do well in university, and we are going to find a time to give her a final presentation. I think I'll have to stay home while the kids go to school tomorrow so that I can be around for her to go give her presentation. So that'll be good. But she does have soccer coming up right here. And she needs to make friends with 2 of her teammates. This is not a university Let's Play, so I'm just going to kind of be doing her stuff in the background, but it is still, Reina is still an important part of this. So she is our overachiever who graduated early. It is definitely fun. Yeah, and I'm having Suzu pillow fight with Julian just because I don't, Reina's busy. So, maybe Suzu is feeling a little lonely now that Reina is focused on university stuff, and maybe she will try to get along a little better with her step siblings. So there is that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I like seeing how the graduating early, how high school stuff impacts the future. So we graduated early and we got to go to university early, which is really exciting. We'll see, I think probably for jobs, it'll just end up being the same as it's always been after getting a degree in university. But I will also have another sim dropout. I haven't decided which one yet, but we'll have a sim dropout and then see how that impacts them because I'm pretty sure it makes you ineligible for some careers to not have a high school degree, but you can get one online. So we're going to try that out too, but not anytime soon. Anyway, here is Raina trying to get to know some of her teammates. They're all older than her. Like, I wonder if that's weird to have to be in school when you're so much younger than everybody else. Like, it must be tough socially, I think. And also kind of scary because, like, I don't know, they're like, she's underage. She needs protection. I don't know. I'm not a parent, so I don't know how I would deal with that. But anyway, so we are just having everybody grind away at their tasks, and we are going to have Dad. What is his name? I think it's either Asahi Akio. I don't know. I don't remember his name. Anyway, I still don't know his name after all this time. But anyway, so he is talking with Ruby, and she's just kind of like asking him, I know that Himari showed up the other day. What do you think about that? And he's just kind of saying, it's not we're nothing anymore. Me and Himari, she abandoned this family. Like, we're done. There's no planet on which I take her back. I'm all in with you. And I hope that we can, make a good blended family. And so they elope. And now they are officially a family. And then Himari's calling him, being like, I have a crush on this person. Should I go on a date with them? And he's like, do whatever you want. Like, don't bother me because I'm not going to give in to whatever drama this is where you tell me that you're moving on. Like, why would she say that? I feel like the only reason for her to say something like that is to just kind of like rub in his face that she's moving on. So, anyway, he's moving on too. He just got remarried. So they are now one big blended family. She's back home. Let's meet a second teammate so that we can get that checked off so that she can get promoted to level 2 in soccer. And then we are just here with everybody. Look at their cute little outfits. And again, we are going to queue up some stuff for her so she can advertise her stream now that she has a higher entrepreneur skill. And then we'll stream. And then after that, we'll practice some programming for the club. And then for him, we'll have him do chess. That's really the only thing he's working on right now is the chess team. Here we go. And we're going to invite Camilla over. So Suzu is going to invite Camilla over, and they're going to have a little woohoo sesh. And then they are actually going to have a talk because they'll be graduating soon. So it's important for them to kind of discuss their future. And Suzu is kind of saying, I don't think I'm cut out for university. I don't think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to do something else. Maybe I'll just continue to be a simfluencer. And Camilla is just kind of like, Suzu, we're a high school romance. I never really thought we were going to continue to date into university. I thought we were just, in high school, we're going on different paths. Like, you know, um, Camilla is a football player. She's looking for a sports scholarship as well. She's just kind of saying to Suzu, we were never going to last. And I know that you're having a hard time right now, and I'm sorry about that. But when I go away to university, I'm going away to university. Like, there's no waiting or anything in our relationship. It's just that's it. And then Suzu's like, well, if that's it, let's just break up right now because, you know, she's upset. So she breaks up with her. And so now she is feeling very upset because she really thought her and Camilla were going strong. I was shocked that they were so into each other. And Camilla's just kind of like, don't be like that. It's not like you barely pay attention to me nowadays. We barely see each other. And you're mad that I don't see us going long term when you haven't been committed and involved in our relationship. And Suzu's just kind of like, whatever, forget it. I'm never talking to you again. So that's the end of that. Anyway, that is where we're going to wrap up today. We are going to skip the part where we have Larissa sneak out because we are not getting any invites and I'm not going to wait for them. So, anyway, that is where we're at. We have our two new step siblings. We have some new stuff we're working on with regards to gameplay for the pack, and we have the drama continuing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you in the next one.